Hello my friends, it's Danny, and today I am showing you how to make my clean and delicious banana bread muffins. Now, if you've been with me for some time, this recipe may seem familiar, and that's because I'm taking my favorite banana bread recipe, tweaking it oh so slightly, and turning it into muffins. These banana bread muffins, I'm telling you, are my favorite to date. They have the best banana flavor. They're nice and moist, and they could not be any easier to make.
That is so good.
It is a one bowl dump and stir recipe, which is my personal favorite type of baking recipes. So I've got my oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and here I have a 12-cup muffin pan that I'm gonna line with some cupcake liners. And I just like to do that because it makes it a lot easier to clean up when I'm done, and then nothing sticks to the pan. If you didn't have the muffin liners, you could of course just go ahead and grease the pan. That would work as well. Then the next thing you're gonna need are some browned bananas. This is a great recipe to turn to when you've got bananas going bad on the counter. Do not throw them away. So you're gonna want somewhere between 12 and 14 ounces of bananas, which is about 3 medium-sized bananas. What I have here is 14 ounces, and you can see that these bananas are brown, but it's a great example to show you that they are perfect for baking. You don't wanna throw bananas like this away. As a matter of fact, the browner they are, the sweeter they are. So they are great in baked recipes just like this muffin. So I'm gonna get those bananas into a nice big bowl, and then using the back of a fork, you just wanna mash those down. You can hit them up right against the side of the bowl. You just wanna mash them till they're all broken down, but still a little bit chunky. I like to leave those little chunks because what happens is once you bake the muffins up, you get these little warm bits of banana bites throughout the muffin, and it is divine. Then to that, I'm adding 1 cup of white whole wheat flour. Just a reminder, white whole wheat flour is still a whole wheat flour. It's just made with a different type of wheat, so it results in a finer, softer flour. But you could also use 100% regular whole wheat flour, or you could do a whole wheat flour, white flour blend here. Really, whatever you have in the pantry will work. Then I have 2 tablespoons of softened coconut oil. This is just at room temperature. You could also use softened butter if you prefer that. 3/4 of a cup of coconut sugar. And again, this could be turbinado sugar, it could be sucanat, really any type of granulated sugar you have on hand will work. I am telling you, this truly is the world's most flexible recipe. Then 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then a teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Once I have everything in the bowl, I'm just gonna gently toss this all together. You just wanna stir it until all of the ingredients are mixed really well, and you've got a batter, just like this. And as I mentioned earlier, you will see those little banana chunks throughout the batter. That's exactly what we want here. Now the batter's all ready to go. I'm gonna add in 1/2 cup of chopped up walnuts. I just love the taste and the texture of the walnuts with the sweetness of the banana. But you could also do chocolate chips here, which my kids always request. You could do pecans, shredded coconut, raisins, really anything that you have on hand that you like with your banana muffins would work, or a combination of ingredients. But basically what you're looking to add in is 1/2 cup of stir-ins. If you're gonna do the stir-in, you could also skip the stir-in. So many options. Once I've got the walnuts distributed throughout the batter, I'm going to do my best to evenly divide the batter amongst all 12 of the muffin cups. I usually start with about halfway up, and then once I've got them all full, I go back and add a little bit more. That is my strategy for trying to make them even. And then just for fun and for pretty, I like to place a little walnut half on top of each muffin cup. This is a really great way to let whoever is eating the muffin know what they're about to get themselves into. Walnut on top means walnuts in the muffin. Then we'll pop this into a 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. I'm just looking for them to become nice and lightly browned and set through the middle. So they have like a little bounce when they're done cooking, but they're not wet. A great tip whenever you're baking is once the kitchen becomes really fragrant, like you want to take a bite out of the air, that is a good indicator that your muffins or whatever is in the oven is just about done. Once I get them out of the oven, I just let them cool down to room temperature, and then they are ready to enjoy. They are obviously delicious just the way they are, but they're also quite lovely with a schmear of cream cheese and or peanut butter over the top. They just, again, such a delicious banana-y moist muffin. I really think that you guys are gonna love this one. If you wanted to store them, what I like to do is transfer them into an airtight container, and then I usually keep them in the fridge where they will happily last up to 5 days. They've never lasted more than that in our house, so I can't really report on how long they last beyond that. But what I can ask is, if you have not already, my dear friend, would you take a moment to please subscribe, like, and share this video with anybody you know who wants to make healthy eating easy. And when you try the recipe, please snap a picture, tag me on Instagram and Facebook so I can see all the clean and deliciousness you're whipping up in your very own kitchens, because it makes my day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Danny Spees. I'll see you back here next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers. They're going to be set through. Ready? Then I'm going to pop this into my 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. You just want the, what the mama mooma.